Welcome once again to this channel, still on Justice for Mohbad. The lawyer who forged Mohbad's will, I cannot use the word forged, but let's still continue with forged, who produced Mohbad's will or invented Mohbad's will and had the thumb print of Mohbad on it. Obviously, it cannot be true that Mohbad will stamp his thumb on his will. That aside, there are more important things that we are going to find out in this video. For our international audience, as usual, you'll be getting your translation after our guest is done speaking. Analysis also will go hand in hand. This is a serious matter. As we are getting to the core of it, we are beginning to see a web. We are beginning to see the cartel. We are beginning to see those that they dragged into this so that they can execute and finish what they need to finish. But I promise them that justice will be served. Let us get right into it. But before we proceed, like and share this video, tap on the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. Returning subscribers and those that have been here, I say a very big thank you. To encourage this channel to do more, kindly tap on that thanks button. Yeah, the one with the love and dollar sign in the middle of it. Let's get right into it.
They buy him with the local way, put salt, put a cotton wound in the nose, in the ear. That is how I met him.
And the salt was where?
The salt was at the chest. They put it at the chest. It's not a bowl, they just put it at the chest.
Sherry Gbogbo Corona inquest, Igor, I don't know. It's just a waste of time, honestly. Because all the handwritings are written on the wall. The police, they've got enough evidence to nail all these suspects. All these suspects, all these evil people. Èpè tó péré ládùúrà, Dàgọ́ṣà olórí burúkú oníkan àgbè, Wùmí apọkọjáyé apààyàn, aṣẹ́wó Rita Lori. Ṣé ráwọn mẹ́ta yẹn inú prison ló jẹ́ kó wà? They are the prime suspects. I don't know why they are keeping quiet. Ṣé ká wá sọ pé kò sí òfin mọ́ ní Nàìjíríà ni? Ṣé ká wá sọ pé téèyàn ò bá lówó ní Nàìjíríà mọ́ kò lè gba ìdájọ́ tó péye ni? What is really happening? Ẹ sọ fún mi. Kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan náà? Because gbogbo nǹkan tí bàbá yìí sọ látijọ́ yìí ni kò yí ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ padà. Police dẹ̀ dákẹ́. Àbí báwo ni ọkọ èèyàn ṣe máa kú? Alleged husband. Báwo ni Mohbad ṣe máa kú lọ́wọ́ Wùmí tó jẹ́ pé Fálànà ni Wùmí sáré lọ pé? Ẹ bá mi dákẹ́, bá mi gbé yẹ̀wò. Ṣé bàbá Mohbad, ṣé Mohbad lè jẹ́ ọmọ tó wá láti ilé ire, ọmọ tó jẹ́ olówó? Káwọn olórí burúkú àgọ́ mẹ́ta ìkọ́yìn máa rìn lórí títì Nàìjíríà. Come and love from one place to the another. Kí wèrè bọ́ta kó máa ṣe dependable God. God has seen your struggle. What is your struggle? Your struggle is you killing Mohbad. Your struggle is you having blood on your hand. Your struggle is you stealing all Mohbad's will. Ṣé ká sọ pé kò sí justice ní Nigeria money? I don't get it. Because gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ lásán. Àwọn prime suspect ń rìn. Èpè tó pẹ́ra ẹ̀ ládùúrà. Ìyẹn mú ó sọ di green. Ó sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ di lemon boy. Ó sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ di limca. Ìyẹn lòun òun Mohbad Junior ó ń kọrin. Ta ni ò bá wà nínú káló kó máa jẹ ẹ̀wà tí ò jiná. Ẹ pa odindi ọmọ. Ẹ tún wá ń hùwà ta ló máa bí mí. Ẹ tún wá ń hùwà kò sí nǹkan tó lè ṣe. Mo ń sọ fún yín ní àárọ̀ ẹ̀. Tí ọba yóò bá dáadáa, ọba ọ̀run á dà. Àfi tí Ọlọ́run ò bá sí mọ́ lókè. Mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ ipá dákẹ́dájọ́ ni. Òru ọkàn bẹ̀rẹ̀ bí ìjà. Ògbéni níjà kẹ́rù òbo níjà ni. Ó máa dá fún yín gẹ́gẹ́ bẹ́ ṣe ṣe. Àfi tí ò bá sí lókè. Ṣùgbọ́n tí mo mọ̀ ẹ́ pé yìí gbàdúrà. Ọlọ́run mi tó ń dáná nídìí àrò tí kò kúrò bẹ́ẹ̀. Wùmí, Dàgọ́ṣà, èpè tó péré ládùúrà. Gbogbo yín, you will see the wrath of God very, very soon. I swear with my living God. Àfi tọ́lọ́run ò bá sí lókè mọ́. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ lọ.
I asked them, what They said that is how to embalm, because with my experience, I didn't know that kind of something. At least when somebody dead, they're supposed to take it to the mortuary. That's supposed to be the first thing. But they had to carry the body back home for them to do their evil things. Could you believe that I met a lawyer, not a doctor, inside that compound, just for them to arrange what they wanted to arrange? I was so sure when I hear say the 26 years was having a will.
I met a lawyer at Paris. Olórí Fort Wayland Bridge. Shandaruko ẹ. Ó máa ń pọ́nra ilé Ṣakin ṣe bí ọ̀rá. Olórí bú lọ́yà ṣájà ń bèèrè. Tí ò bá ṣòwò Mohbad tó ti kó jẹ ni. Ṣé bá mo bá wo ẹ ṣe rí tẹ́lẹ̀. Kìkì èlá kìkì èfo. Kìkì èlá àti ìfo ló bò ẹ lójú náà. Within 3 months tí Mohbad kú tó tí wà tí Wùnmí tẹ́ ti ṣàpapín owó. Òun máa la ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ rí skin ẹ̀. Skin ẹ̀ àti èlá àti ìfo. Ó máa jọ ń bára wọn jà tẹ́lẹ̀ ni. Ààrẹ ò máa dọ́ báyìí. Within 3 months tí Mohbad kú, ó ti kówó jẹ. Ṣé ó sọ fún bàbá Mohbad pé nǹkan tó wà nílẹ̀ máa tó pín? Kí lẹ fẹ́ pín? Ṣé ogún ìyálà ìyá pọ̀n rí ìyálà ìyá ẹ̀ lẹ fẹ́ pín ni? Elétè mọmọ rí mọmọ. Ó dàbí Dr. Wu. Ṣé bàbá dárúkọ ẹ tí ò bá ṣe pé guilty conscience tó fẹ́ pa ẹ́ tó dẹ̀ máa pa ìyálà ìyá ẹ̀? Olè. Ó ṣe mú tẹ́rẹrẹ bí àpẹẹrẹ àjàṣẹ́. Ẹ wo mú ẹ̀. Imú ẹ̀ ó pín ikìn sórí ẹnu ẹ̀. Ìyẹn dàbí àpẹẹrẹ àjàṣẹ́. Olè. Ṣé bàbá dárúkọ ẹ̀? Wọ́n lẹ́lẹ́fọ́ o. Ó ní ó lẹ́fọ́ òun ò ṣe torí àkìtàn. Mo mọ̀ pé lórí burúkú ẹ̀ ìwọ ló kọ lẹ́tà management yẹn. Olórí burúkú ẹ̀. Wọ́n máa péjọ pa ẹgbẹ́ yẹn. Àwọn ọmọ Òṣòdì wọ́n máa fi gògùn ojú ẹ̀ yẹn. Wọ́n máa yọ ojú ẹ̀ yẹn bọ́lẹ̀ fún ẹni. Èmi tí mo sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Ṣé olórí burúkú ni ẹni? Láyé Wàsábì gan ó mọṣẹ́ ju ẹ̀ lọ. Láyé Wàsábì mọṣẹ́ ju ẹ̀ lọ. Because tó bá ní o mọṣẹ́ ni o ní mú tọ́ǹbù Mohbad kó máa fi tọ́ǹbù Willy. Ṣó dárúkọ ẹ? Ó máa ń pọ́ra ilé o. Èṣù sanmí tó lóhun Olúwa sanmí. Olúwa ò sún èṣù ló sún ẹ̀. Ṣàngó ló sún ẹ̀. Torí t'Olúwa bá sún ẹ ni. Wàá ní conscience tí ò ní mú tọ́ǹbù Mohbad kẹ́ máa fi tẹ Willy. Ṣàngó ló sún ẹ. Ọya ló sún ẹ. Èṣù ló sún ẹ. Ọlọ́run ò sí ń bi burúkú. Olórí ibú. Alẹ́ Wùnmí. Abájọ tí Wùnmí ò lè ṣe DNA. Kò tiẹ̀ mọ̀ ẹni tó lọ́mọ gan. Confused.com. Kò mọ̀ ẹni tó lọ́mọ. Bí Sọmí ló ní ni o. Bí Sam Larry ló ní ni o. Bí eriwo ya. Ọba ń kí ọ. Àwọn ò dárúkọ èèyàn kankan. Ọba ń kí ọ. Àmín tó ní. Bí Naira Marley ló ní ni o. Àmọ́. Bí Àyàn ló ní ni o. Àmọ́. Bí Dàróṣà ló ní ni o. Àmọ́. Bí Èpè ló ní ni o. Àmọ́. Wunmi is confused.com. Kò mẹ́ntó lọ́mọ. Ashana.
Me as a father, I'm 50, 60 years of age now. I do not have something like that. I never think of writing my will. 26 years old boy was writing a will, which is capital no. So they have to collaborate with the lawyer. The lawyer to maybe to put his hand into many things that is not right. 26 years of age, now thinking of have his own way. And Mohbad is a...
Ẹ jẹ́ ká sọ kíní kó yé gbogbo wa. Èṣù sanmí, Ṣàngó sanmí, apárí ọmọ Ṣábànà. Àgbà yahoo. Eléyìí, tẹ́ bá wádìí ẹ̀ dáadáa tó jẹ́ lọ́yà ni. Àwọn lọ́yà tó máa lọ ń báyàn jàjà ilẹ̀ yẹn ni. Àwọn lọ́yà olórí ibú tó yẹ pé ilẹ̀ onílẹ̀, ilẹ̀ òòṣà, ilẹ̀ bàbá wa ń dé. Àwọn iṣẹ́ tó máa ń ṣe nìyẹn. Iṣẹ́ burúkú ló bá. Ẹ ti mọ àwọn lọ́yà yẹn. Àwọn lọ́yà olóògùn. Àwọn lọ́yà olóògùn. Ẹ lè rí kó dájọ́ gidi. Ẹ lè rí kó sọ pé wọ́n fẹ́ gba pé oil company kan o. Wọ́n pè wọ́n síbi kan o. Accident and kini kan o. Ẹ mà wọ́n classical lawyer yẹn. Ẹ lè rí iṣẹ́ yẹn lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Bí kò sọ pé bàbá Ìbàdàn kan ó fẹ́ gba ilẹ̀ mọ́yàn lọ́wọ́. Irú iṣẹ́ burúkú tó máa ń ṣe nìyẹn. Because tí ò bá ń ṣe yẹn ni Mohbad ò ní kú. Kọ́ wá pè ẹ́ ipe kó wá máa fi ọwọ́ Mohbad kẹ́ máa fi tọ́ǹbù Willy. Bàbá ẹ̀ ló máa kọ́kọ́ pè tó bá jẹ́ pọ́kùn ẹ̀ mọ́. Èṣù sanmí, apárí ọmọ yá àbàdà. Olè. Sùnmí, tó bá sú mi ìyá kan bàbá mẹ́wàá ló bí ẹ tó bá sú mi ìgò kókì wọ́n á kìbọ mú ẹ̀yẹn imú ẹ̀ tó dàbí tàtàṣé yẹn tó bá sú mi tí n bá rí lẹ́tà ṣé half ni wọ́n ẹ̀yìn dé half ìwọ àti bàbá ìjàsco ẹ máa fi gbàgàgà lórí bí irun ẹ bá ṣe lọ sẹ́yìn tó ní tó bá sú mi èṣù sọ mí. Àgbàyàwó lọ́yà tí ò bá sú mi ṣé oyin rílẹ̀ onílẹ̀ jí oyin rílẹ̀ onílẹ̀ gbà oyin rílẹ̀ onílẹ̀ gbà wàá rí owó wàá pè ní pépà kò sí bó ṣe lè lu jìbìtì tú tó ò bá sú mi èṣù sọ mí wàá rí owó wàá pè ní pépà ẹ wo mọ́ ẹ̀ bó ṣe rí ó dàbí tàtàṣé olòṣì olè ó ń paná ojú kan fi kan ríran tẹ bá máa jalè ní paná ojú kan ẹ lọ wo gbogbo àti sídẹ̀ǹtì ẹ̀ lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ bí ká gbalẹ̀ onílẹ̀ bí kó talẹ̀ fẹ́yàn mẹ́wàá iṣẹ́ tá a máa ṣe nìyẹn iṣẹ́ gidi ò lè sí lọ́wọ́ orú lọ́ọ̀yà báyìí olórí burúkú ibi tó ti ń dóhùn mi ní kọ́nà bí kíṣìnì ìjọ́ tí Mohbad kú ẹ̀rí kókó orí ẹ̀ ibẹ̀ ló ti forí gbá èṣù ń bọ̀ nu kíṣìnì wọn mọ̀ pé ń bọ̀ ó ti mú bí sẹ́gbẹ́ kan ó ti yẹ pátá ẹ̀ ó ti kókó bọ̀ tọ́ṣì ọ̀tọ̀ ní ó lọ bá dárò nù lé ni ó bá dárò tán ó yẹ pátá wèrè sẹ́gbẹ́ kan ó kókó bọ̀ olòṣì ẹ̀rí wájú orí ẹ̀ ó dàbí ìwo olórí burúkú lọ́yà láàárọ̀ yàwó olè alọ́kú ló ń kígbe kidnapper lálẹ́ jẹ́ ká play lọ.
He's the kind of person that he can never think of saying he want to use hand to stab it. So instead of that, he will sign. Because he's dead, they have to call lawyer to do their own mathematics inside. It's God that want to expose them.
So, sir, I'm asking, what did he print or sign the will?
He interpreted the will instead of sign.
Ṣé ń gbọ́. Bàbá ò ní dementia. Àbórí ẹ̀ burú ni. Ó lè san mí. Ṣé bàbá dárúkọ ẹ̀? Tí bàbá bá tiẹ̀ dárúkọ ẹ̀ ńkọ́? Ta ni bàbá ńlá bàbá ẹ̀? Tán lè dárúkọ ẹ̀. Ò ní ṣe oríire. Ìgbà ńlá dogi yàlá yá ẹ̀. Tán bá dárúkọ ẹ̀ ńkọ́? Who are you? Tán lè dárúkọ ẹ̀. You were working for his son as far as I'm concerned. Tọ́mọ ò bá fún ẹ̀ ṣẹ́ṣẹ́ olè oúnjẹ jẹ náà. Tó bá ti lọ jílé onílẹ̀. Olè. Òun àti bàbá wa ń dé mọ̀mọ́ tó ta lè òṣàjù. Olè. Tán bá dárúkọ ẹ̀ ńkọ́? Ọmọ àlè jàti adójútì ni. Ṣé o ráwọn Bọ́lá Ìgè ń gbà ayé wọn ni? O ráwọn Gani Fáwẹ̀mí. O fẹ́ fi wàjọ Fálànà. Ìwọ ráwọn lọ́yà gidi kò kọ́pì. Àwọn bíi lọ́yà kan máa ta lè òṣà. Kọ́ talẹ̀ fẹ́yàn mẹ́wàá. Kọ́ talẹ̀ fẹ́yàn kọ́kọ́ tún lọ gbà. Kọ́ náà àwọn ọmọ onílẹ̀ ti gbalẹ̀. Olè. Wọ̀bíà. Dábòrò bàkà ṣége. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ lọ.
And you don't believe that yourself?
I did not believe that in my life. He cannot.
He cannot do what?
He cannot operate. So be the one to say, supposed to sign. I, as a father, I cannot be say, I want to operate. I have my own English. He have his own English also. So because they cannot trace it, that is why they have to use his hand to operate many things there. Okay, even all my children now, they're against me. Because they are using money to chase them to against me. Which I don't mind. I don't mind. Because I must get the result of the autopsy and DNA before we can do the burial. That's what I stand on. If I'm not satisfied with the autopsy, the whole world is looking at me now. I will make sure that I did the private ones.
I love and life.
Just to clarify it.
So you're standing by your words?
Yes. There's nothing can change it.
The DNA and autopsy?
Yes. Under most.
What is it you're demanding?
Then my demanding is the result of the autopsy and the DNA is necessary. It's necessary.
Are you ready to pay for the
Yeah, the whole world is looking at me now.
Baba,
I will carry everybody along concerning this result. If it is not satisfy me, the whole world will still have impact in doing the private ones.
Okay, so if they want to assist you now, how can they do it?
If they want to assist me, my access bank is outside that I sent through Buki Jesse. They should help me concerning that. So that is my pleading to the OWO.
Some people feel that you're not seriously fighting for justice for
That is how they look at, but it's not like that. You know, I'm the one that knows exactly where this is getting me from. And I'm still saying it. Nobody can love more than me. So nobody can love him than me. Because this is my second. I call him Oladimiji. He's a friend to me. I don't know how I can just express my feelings. But I'm still standing that this boy is my blood, is a person that I can never let him down.
So what are your demands?
My demand is, I need help from the whole world concerning the results. Because I'm sure we need to have a private resort. This now be delaying.
Mama Mohbad go aya ti sapu. Baba Mohbad no so yinbo.
Because it's over 3 months now. The result is not yet coming out. And DNA was most.
So I'm telling you about police investigation.
Till now, I haven't heard the results. Okay. But they say it's about to. About to. So, until when the result is out. But when looking at what is happened, the police have failed me now. First way, the day that I reported this case to them, because I'm saying the truth. Since when this thing happened, they should go and look at the interview that I did. There's nothing like changing there. Thank God I was there. If I'm not there, nobody will hear any secret from their mouth.
So the lawyer that forged Mohbad's will, not really forged. You must have an original to forge. That faked, or is there something that invented Mohbad's will? A will that never existed. Never existed. Brought that out, took the tomb of Mohbad, put it on paper, went to his office underneath the drainage somewhere, and he came up with this will. And the will states that all that I have promised Ilerioluwa Aloba upon my demise, aka Mohbad, and this over to Liam. Now, you know that this is not true. You know this is not true. You know this is not true. This lawyer was called to execute this. In fact, it could be that this was already pre-planned. If it is not pre-planned, it means that Wumi's family do this. They've been doing this. In fact, the audio that got leaked of Mohbad, this is what he said. Your family has been doing this for a long time. This will mark the end of it. The truth is this. 3 people are supposed to be in prison right now. They are supposed to be in the custody of the police if truly they are ready to work. 1, Wumi, prime suspect. 2, Darosha. How can you embalm someone without the consent of the father of that person or the mother? Or did Mohbad's mother give consent to Darosha? There is a lot that you're about to hear. There is a lot that you're about to hear. And I think this will shed more light into the mystery. It has been established that Mohbad signed his international passport. It has been established that he signed his record label contract. It has been established that he is educated, not just the secondary school level. He went to tertiary institution. It has been established that Mohbad signed application for his visa. It has been established. All of this has been established. So where is this coming from? How did they come up with this Mohbad? I cannot understand this thing. How did they come up with stamp, fingerprint stamp? How? What prompted Wumi to have thought of this? How wicked and vicious can this be? And the lawyer who was called to do this They said back in those years before the 3 months of him doing this deal, it wasn't looking fresh, it wasn't looking good. But after these 3 months, it got heavy pay. It got heavy cash was deposited into his account or handed over to him. It got heavy cash was given to him to manipulate, to do all of this. They say now he's looking fresh, that he's looking good. Is this not a criminal offense? Is this lawyer not supposed to be called by the Nigerian police and be tried with all that Mohbad's father is saying publicly? With all that Mohbad's father is saying publicly, if the Nigerian police, the government are ready to do the needful, are they not supposed to have invited this man to say, hey, can you explain to us? And moreover, the CCTV, the records of it, they've manipulated, erased. They know what they know exactly what to do. Is there CCTV? Yes. What should I do? Don't take everything out because the police will come to see some of them. So they left the ones that they felt like, okay, this one will incriminate the nurse. Everything was pre-planned. After Wunmi was done with the RIP, he now started calling who he needed to call. She needed to call, like, let the nurse come now. The nurse got there. She said, I saw them pouring water on him. Like, seriously? Well, Mohbad's father made it clear. He said the Nigerian police failed him. They failed me. They failed me. They did. And we all know that the Nigerian police, they can fail you intentionally. But if they need to cover up for certain so-called elite, if they need to cover up certain kinds of embarrassment. So this lawyer needs to be dealt with. Mohbad's father did not mention his name. He was said to be there. Mohbad's father said, I met him. Then this guy identified himself. Mohbad's father never mentioned his name. I don't think Mohbad's father knows this guy personally. Some people say this guy and Wunmi, they are, one and the same, like they shared some benching things, allegedly. But we don't care. Whatever Wunmi likes, do with yourself. DNA, and also explain and show us the witnesses to the will. How can Mohbad have a will without his father knowing about it? How can Mohbad have a will without his mother knowing about it? Although she has been bought, it's possible for her to say, yes, I was there when the will was attested to. Tell us the witness. Will are not done that way. A will is done in the presence of other witnesses, at least 2 witnesses. Who are the witnesses? Who are the witnesses? Let us find out if Darosha has been put into this. Want to find out if the useless younger brother of Mohbad has been put into it. Who are the witnesses? Who are the witnesses to this will? Lawyer, you must provide the witnesses. You must tell us. We want to know where they signed it. The office. We want to find out if you have CCTV in that your office. And tell us, show us when Mohbad came in to sign this will, to thumbprint it. How can a man who is educated now thumbprint? Obviously, this crime has been, it has been pre-planned. Wunmi never meant well. Never meant well. As a man, listen to your parents at times. Listen to them. I know there are wicked family, wicked parents. Like Mohbad's mother, she's a wicked mother. Obviously, it's clear. She's a wicked mother. Even at the last breath, end of her son, she's still interested only in what she can gain, what she can get financially, nothing more. And to take away that from, the focus on her, they started putting on narrative that Mohbad's father is only interested in money of Mohbad and not justice. They came up with narratives on social media. They say, hey, that those that were putting out this narrative, God has shut them up. And they know that if they proceed further on this, what will happen to them? They will not be around to sing or to narrate it. They were the one pushing out this narrative that is after. Why not? What is the big deal? I keep repeating it every time I do analysis, that there is nothing wrong. There is no big deal in this. There is no big deal. There's no big deal. No father or mother pray that they should then bury their children. No. But if it happens, everything that concerns your child, you want to know about it. You want to know about it, particularly this shady circumstance. This lawyer was the one that brought himself forward. Mohbad's father didn't mention your name. There are millions and thousands of lawyers all over Nigeria. How come you presented yourself? How come you are trying to sue Mohbad's father that he needs to retract this? How dare you take fingerprint? God will deal with you. God will deal with you. Because I don't know if you guys can just try and imagine, visualize this. Mohbad laying on the floor, no life on him. Wumi calls a mentor, maybe Shekpeteri or whoever, calls her mom. And the next thing they plotted and planned is, all right, call so lawyer. Or she already knew about it. She's streetwise in a bad way. Calls lawyer, hey, boyfriend, what's up? Come over. He's gone. We need to get a will so that everything that belongs to him will be on my name. You know what they banked on? They were banking on the screams and shout of Mohbad and how helpless it sounded. How helpless, how low it sounded. So they felt like he's gone and that's it. His fans will only say RIP and I will just put it out and use social media. Were they not the ones that say he RIP'd from here problems? And later it changed into a more serious issue. The police wanted to hijack it. They said, oh, you know, they had a serious fight. And consequently, the fight resulted into the nurse being brought in. And the person that called the nurse, we have held him as accomplice. Why did he call an unqualified nurse? Like, seriously, they spoke like foolish people. They spoke like wicked people. And they are obviously wicked. They spoke like people without the fear of God in them. Are we going to say they didn't have a clue? Are we going to say evidence was already erased before they got there? So the story that they got, they held on to it and they kept that. How can Wunmi be walking freely? They say they embalmed him. Who gave the right to Darusha to embalm? Who gave the right? This is so sad. It's so sad. But I'm glad that all of this is being presented on social media. And this will serve as a lesson to every one of us. We have to be careful. You have to be careful. Extremely careful. When you're dealing with a man or a woman in a relationship and you know there is something sensitive as DNA, do not make too much noise about it. Don't make too much noise about it. Go behind the scene. Get the DNA done. Do it. Confirm. If the child ends up not yours, call family meetings. Sit down with everybody. This is what has happened. It's now left for you if you want to go on with the relationship. Considering what the person now tell you, oh, this is what happened, this is what prompted this is why I did this. Whatever it is. It's serious. This is serious. So bad. So bad. So bad. You have to be, we have to learn. We have to learn from this. We have to learn. We have to learn from it. This thing about Mohbad. There are a lot of young people out there. There are a lot of people out there. A lot of people out there. A lot of them. Wicked serpents out there. A lot of them out there. A lot. A lot of them out there. If you're not careful, you will think Mohbad's story is just a story that does not connect to you or has nothing to do with you. You are living your life. You don't know, maybe you are in this. You know, Mohbad spirit busted all of this out. Don't think that if you become stupid enough to go on with women like Wunmi, or to foolishly allow yourself to be to be RIP. That's just it. That's the most important. Do not allow them to take you down. It's only one life. There is no 1.5. Do not allow them to take you down. Anything that you can do to make sure that they don't take you out, do it. Do it. And make sure that you have visual evidence. Whenever you get all of this evidence, make sure that you put it in certain places. I don't know why. Mohbad, you should have given your father certain evidence. Your iCloud was wiped out by Wumi. They say you are the one that you forget things a lot. Maybe Mohbad had more. He had more. He had more that would have shook the whole of the Nigerian police that are trying to hide. But unfortunately, there is no way to recover this iCloud and to recover the details inside of it. If Mohbad had if he handed so much, he allowed Wumi to handle too much of his life, bank account, share same iCloud account, like you are laying with Delilah, laying with the serpent, laying with the wicked. Many people think, oh, I'm also streetwise. I'm a guy. I'm a man. You are not. You are a man. What is that? I kind of get confused sometimes when people say, oh, I'm a man. What does that mean? Is Mohbad not a human being? He's gone. 2 people went into the room. 1 person came out. And you say you are a man. What is that? We are all human beings. Anyone can take anyone out. Anyone can crush you. Anyone can rob you. Anyone can finish you. There is nothing that cannot happen. That is why you should not take chances. Do not take chances with anybody. Threat to life and some useless. Just cut yourself off. Know your enemy and stick to it. Stick to your defense. Stick to your protection. Because we are here now talking about this. Mohbad is gone. Mohbad is gone. It's the father that is now restless, running here, right, left, and center. He cannot understand why the mother of Mohbad will sit with the enemy. He's just on and on like, okay, if I never met this woman, maybe this would never have happened. But I met her in those years. She's also saying, my father, my parents didn't want me to marry him. But I felt like, okay, things would be better, simply pointing to the poverty. Now, if you ask she herself, did you go to school? What trade? What did you learn? Nothing. My father don't want you. They gave birth to her in poverty. They are looking for a rich man to marry her. What are you going to add to what value are you going to add to the family of this rich man or to the life of this rich person? So both of them got together and I married and I said, okay, so we're now living our life. I didn't know it was not good that I should prepare food and give to another man, married man. Okay, both of you broke apart. You went on with whoever. The man you went with, you had children with that man. Still, poverty didn't clean off your life. Still, you didn't make nothing worth it in your life. Nothing. The man still, no benefit. Nothing. So you should now have sat back and look at it like, hold on a second. I did number 1, I did number 2. It wasn't really worth all of it. Now, there is a young boy, a baby that I gave back to, that somehow circumstances didn't make me and this child stay together. And I was told about this child. And I'm seeing signs of this child progressing in life. Okay, I have differences with the father. The father is demonizing me, telling people that I am wicked, telling my son and his girlfriend that I'm a bad person, I'm a witch, that I shouldn't touch the baby, that if I do, I will take something out of the baby. Okay, all of this happened. Now that young boy is no more. He's gone. So much confusion here and there. Slowly, you're now beginning to see the picture, at least halfway. You should now sit back and say, hold on a second. Okay, they've given me money, donation. It's sitting in my account. Okay, there is one more thing. If Mohbad's father is requesting for DNA, let us do this DNA. That is where you should have stood your ground and say, yes, regardless of anything, let's do DNA. Let's do DNA to show this man that truly we are correct women. But no, you didn't do it that you are true. You didn't do it that you are honest. Not at all. You said Mohbad's father is requesting for rubbish. It's so sad. It's so sad. If you people, if you can do this, if you people can really mess this up as father and mother, then why won't we look for fake lawyer, fake this and that, look for forge your, soon they will kick you out. They will kick you out.